Hi and welcome to the Nebula Block of the Month. I'm Julie Herman of Jaybird Quilts, and I'll be here once a month to give an overview of the blocks for each month. So here we are now in month 2 of Nebula, and these are the blocks we're going to be making. And again, similar process to month 1, we're going to be making the same block twice in 2 different colors. We have this blue one and we have this orange one. So what we need to do is gather our pattern. So this is your pattern for month 2. And the shapes for this month are also cut with the hexamore ruler. And so you need to gather your fabrics. The exact fabrics that I used are the Pums and Stripes and True Colors and some of the solids from Tula Pink's collections. And so you want to get your fat eighths together and cut your shapes. And the piecing of this month's project is very similar to what we did with Jawbreaker, which was some strip piecing during our Journey to Nebula, which was our program last year. So if you weren't a part of that, there'll be links below linking to the relevant videos, but you want to sew your strip sets, make sure they measure exactly what they should be measuring, subcut your shapes, sew your blocks together. These go together pretty fast. It's kind of like a spider web, lots of fun. And then if you're making the bonus pillow, you can go ahead and cut your diamonds for the bonus pillow and then set those aside till the end of the program. To begin making the blocks for month 2, you'll start by cutting strips from your fabric and sewing those strips together to make strip sets. And I'm going to link to a video below from when we did Jawbreaker as a refresher on sewing strip sets. You want to make sure that your width ends up correct so that when you subcut your shapes, they are the correct size. So then following the directions, you will subcut these strips into shapes using your hexamore ruler. We're going to cut some half hexagons and some triangles, and details on how many to cut from each of your fabrics and whatnot is included in your pattern. Then once you get everything cut, I'm going to lay out your block, and I have my blue block laid out here to show you. So here is my blue block for month 2, and at this point we are still in half hexagons and triangles. So the first step is going to be sew them together, and you have 2 options here. You need to center that, so you can fold both of these to find that center point, or you can cut the points off of this triangle using the tips that we did with rock candy and candy dish. I will link to those below. Once you get all your triangles sewn together, you'll begin assembling your block. And if you have any questions, please ask them below. Now that you've completed your blocks for month 2, give yourself another pat on the back, and then go ahead and take a picture of your blocks, post that to Instagram with the hashtag Nebula Quilt, and we'd also love if you shared it in our Facebook community page. Then you can pack up your blocks and add them to your project bag with your month 1 blocks and store them till we're ready to finish our quilt.